All right, so Bills lost. Season's over. Rant time because I'm not breaking this thing down frame by frame, play by play like I usually do. We're just gonna talk about the game and what the Bills do next. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slim Paco coming at y'all again with another video. How y'all doing? Hope y'all chilling. It's Monday, day after the game, and yeah, I got some thoughts about it. Want to get off my chest, and I think the best way to do it is right here. So let's get into it. Bills lose to the Chiefs 27-24 in the AFC Divisional round. That makes it the third straight year the Bills have been knocked out in the divisional round. Second time it's been by the Chiefs. First time it's been at home. And yeah, I mean, the Bills had opportunities to win this game. They really did. You can't just blame everything on Tyler Bass missing that last second field goal. Was that egregious? Yeah, it was. You have one job. You're paid to kick. We just signed him to a 4-year extension in the offseason. He's paid to hit field goals. He hasn't played well he hasn't played well over the end of the season. But is that the only reason we lost the game? No, it's not. So Stephon Diggs once again disappeared in a big game. And he had 3 catches for 21 yards. He's been struggling over the course of the season. He hasn't had a 100-yard game in about 10 weeks. And, man, he dropped that pass from Josh Allen, that 65-yard bomb. Where if he caught that ball, he could have stayed on his feet and taken it to the house for a touchdown. He dropped it instead. So, yeah, I mean, that was obviously a big play in the game. The defense was just atrocious, man. I mean, porous. And, yes, they're beat up. Yeah, they're hurt. They're hurt. But here's the thing. You know who wasn't hurt? The front 5. Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Ed Oliver, AJ Epinesa, and Daquan Jones. We got no pressure on Mahomes all night. None. At least not when it mattered. I mean, the linebackers couldn't stay with a very old and slow Travis Kelce, right? He had 2 touchdowns against them. AJ Klein, who had a great game last week, kind of disappeared yesterday. Sean McDermott's defense just couldn't out-scheme Andy Reid's offense. And it makes you wonder, when that's going to happen. How long is a student going to just be a student before he becomes a master runner? He worked under Andy Reid in Philadelphia. Andy Reid was his head coach there. He was a DC, or defensive assistant. So you got to wonder, when is a student going to beat the master? You know what I mean? Trent Sherfield dropped 2 passes as well. One was a catch where he was trying to catch it with both hands like this. It was kind of like Diggs' drop, and the other was a diving catch. I have to feel like if Gabe Davis was out there, Gabe would have made those catches, but he wasn't. Sherfield's out there. He made that amazing catch against Miami a couple weeks ago when he made the basket catch. I'm not sure what happened with him tonight. Had 2 drops, big drops both on third down, because of course they're on third down. The tight ends disappeared after the first quarter. I know Knox got hurt, but he's only out for a little bit. Dalton Kincaid just couldn't get any separation, I guess, because he vanished again. The only receiver out there who was actually doing anything was Khalil Shakir. Had 2 amazing catches in the game. One was a third down catch to set up the Bills' second touchdown of the game, and the other was the third touchdown of the game when he caught it falling out of bounds. The only players on defense who seemed like they wanted to be there were Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer, probably because they feel like they're playing in their last 2 games. Poyer had that ball he knocked out of Mecole Hardman's hands for the touchback, and Micah Hyde, he just didn't let anything go over the top. Everything the Chiefs were doing yesterday was underneath. That was to get the Bills linebackers. Rashee Rice going underneath on slants, had MVS going under slants too, and the Bills defense just never adjusted to it. The Chiefs weren't trying to go over the top. If y'all look at the Chiefs yesterday, right, and you saw the Chiefs on the sideline, they didn't look like they wanted to be there. Every time they showed Mahomes and Kelce, those guys looked down in the dumps. Now, I don't know if it was like a game face kind of thing, but they really just looked like they didn't want to be in Buffalo. They didn't look like they wanted to be in that game. I think that they knew deep down that the Bills were the better team. But the Bills didn't play like it yesterday, and that's what pisses me off, man. The Bills just didn't. We have the talent to win. Josh Allen last night proved why he's the best quarterback in the league. I'm not saying no Lamar, no Mahomes, no Burrow. Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the league. I'm saying that right now. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm stand on business on that. Okay, Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league, and he proved it last night because he did everything by himself. We scored 3 touchdowns last night. 2 of them were rushing by Josh, and one was that sideline throw to Khalil Shakir. He did it all by himself. I feel like I could make a whole video about the Bills' last drive of the game that ended with the missed field goal. You could make a whole video about that drive. We win that game if Deion Dawkins steps up and blocks Chris Jones and doesn't let him bump into Allen and make a missed throw to Shakir. Because here's the thing. Yeah, there still would have been about a minute and 56 seconds left on the clock. But defense had finally stepped up, and I think they could have done enough to keep the Chiefs out of the end zone, and we win the game because the Chiefs would have had to go down and score a touchdown. So I think we would have won a game. The defense finally turned on in the final 5 minutes of the game, right? I don't know where we go from here, man. I don't know what the next step is for the Bills. I've seen people on social media be like, when does it end? Like, are we ever going to get past the Chiefs? And yeah, we will. I think if we were healthier this year, we would have. If we had Milano, if we had Trey Day, if we had, even if we had Gabe Davis, if Terrell Bernard had played, because then Kelsey wouldn't have gotten open over the middle. Sheesh, I feel like if Balin Spector had been in at linebackers at Klein, Travis Kelsey wouldn't have been able to get open over the middle as often. I really think what kept us back in this game was injuries. Because we just had guys out there who just didn't have the experience, didn't have the playing time, hadn't built that up over the season, and weren't as accustomed to it, You can't blame everything on Tyler Bass. He should have hit that kick, but it wasn't all his fault. He hit a kick earlier in the game, It's not like he missed 3 kicks or whatever. He just missed one at the end. It's not his fault we lost. It's not Diggs' fault we lost. Sherfield dropped passes too. Like I said, the tight ends disappeared. It's not Diggs' fault we lost. It's definitely not Allen's fault we lost. Yeah, he missed those 2 throws at the end of the game, but like I said, he was doing everything else. Can't only blame the defense. The Chiefs are still a good team. Mahomes is a good quarterback. Second best quarterback in the league, or third best quarterback, however you want to put him. It's just one of them things, man. Next year's going to be tough. We have a lot of people who could be gone in free agency. AJ Epinesa, Gabe Davis. There's a whole list online. If I find it, I'll add it to this video, put it on the side. But, yeah, man. I mean, the season's over. It's time to look ahead to April for the draft. I'll make a couple of videos about that, about what the Bills are going to do, and now it's time to shift focus to other sports, other things. Thank you all for tuning in this season. Appreciate all y'all's support, for subscribing to the channel, for watching my videos. Thank you for watching this one. As for me, it's been your boy Slim Paco. Catch y'all in the next video. Later. Go Bills. To death, baby.